This is breaking news.
Squid Game Season 3. Will the front man be the next to rebel? After winning the Oscar, Korean filmmaker Bong Joon-ho said that if people overcame the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, people would be introduced to many more amazing titles. In 2021, Netflix took the world by storm with Squid Game, a small, pun intended, Korean series that made everyone realize that when a narrative is strong enough, language doesn't matter. It provided wholesome entertainment and delivered a brutal yet thought-provoking critique of capitalism through a deadly survival game. The show features a plethora of interesting characters, including Seong Gi-hun, the show's main lead. However, one of the show's finest characters is none other than Hwang In-ho, also known as the front man. Whatever happened in Season 2 prompted the fans to ask if he could be the next to rebel against the game. Let's break down the clues, character development, and possible outcomes. In Squid Game Season 1, the front man was revealed to be Hwang In-ho, a former winner of the games and the missing brother of police officer Bong Joon-ho. His role as the masked leader overseeing the deadly competition left many wondering how someone who once survived these brutal trials could now enforce them so mercilessly. Season 1 offered glimpses of his internal conflict, particularly in his decision to kill his brother. His troubled expressions and momentary hesitations hinted at buried emotions and possible regret. However, in Season 2, the front man shattered all the rules and entered the game himself to fail the rebellion led by Gi-hun. That was the first time viewers saw the mind behind the enforcer. He became such a significant part of the game and showed himself as someone who wanted the players to live. This aspect made the frontman's character even more interesting. The ending of Squid Game Season 2 opened up more avenues for the makers to move ahead with In-ho's story. His idea of keeping Gi-hun alive and taking him into custody could be the beginning of something really big, something that no one expects. In Squid Game, the masked front man oversees a brutal competition where players, desperate and powerless, are pitted against each other for survival, all while unseen forces pull the strings. But what happens when the overseer himself begins to question the system? If front man were to turn against the game, it would signal a rebellion against the very structure he once upheld, mirroring the show's deeper themes of power, control, and the cyclical nature of oppression. Could his past, his conscience, or a deeper realization about the game's true purpose push him to dismantle it from within? The seeds of rebellion may already be planted, waiting for the right moment to bloom. One of the main reasons why the front man could turn against the VIPs is how he was prompted to shoot his own young brother, Joon-ho. However, Joon-ho's death was never explicitly confirmed, and he returned in Season 2, wanting to find his brother and destroy the game once and for all. His survival could be the catalyst for In-ho's rebellion. The guilt of slaying his young brother could push him to reconsider his loyalty to the mysterious VIPs controlling the game. However, the biggest reason for the frontman's rebellion could be Gi-hun himself. Player 456 was the only player who managed to break free from the system, but ultimately chose not to move on, instead vowing to dismantle the game. But Gi-hun didn't know that the person he was talking to during the game and allied with was actually the brand behind the games. By doing so, In-ho got to know Gi-hun inside out, and how he wanted to bury everything 6 feet under the ground. On the other hand, Gi-hun also exposed the true horrors of the game and its moral corruption. As a result, In-ho may find himself questioning his position as the enforcer. Moreover, the VIPs, who place bets on human lives for their entertainment, might also turn out to be one of the reasons for his rebellion. While they treat the front man with a level of respect, it's unclear if he truly has power or if he is merely another pawn in their game. If In-ho realizes he is disposable, he might decide to fight back rather than continue being their servant. Of course, there are many reasons why this could move forward, but one of the logical conclusions would be an alliance with Seong Gi-hun. In the ending moments of Season 2, viewers got to know that Gi-hun has been taken hostage by the front man. So he might not enter the game again, but see it from the outside. This might give In-ho a chance to form an alliance with Gi-hun and destroy the organization from the inside. In-ho, grappling with the guilt of shooting his own brother and disillusionment, could secretly work with Gi-hun to sabotage the game from the inside. This twist would add a compelling dynamic to Season 3, as viewers witness a morally conflicted villain turn into an anti-hero.